right, if loving you is wrong fans. Now this video, first of all, I don't want this to come across as clickbait, and I know I need to put my defensive armor on because I don't want people to like, Jeremy, you just keep making the same video over and over again. You don't know what date the show's returning. Calm down. I'm asking you to calm down because as soon as I finish recording my video about the haves and the have-nots, is it returning on January the 1st? Is it returning on January the 8th? I actually got another piece of news from A Series on Instagram. It looks like Aiden, aka Brad, was on another YouTuber's talk show called the Jacob Young Show, and I'll actually be playing a small clip from the Jacob Young Show. I'm giving him full credit right here, and in the interview, Aiden actually says that the show is returning mid-January, yet he says, you know, word on the street. So I just want people to know that once again we are getting somewhat of a time frame for when to expect If Loving You Is Wrong in 2019, but it's word on the street, as in, you know, hey, you know, that's what they're saying, but we don't know if that's really the established date. So I'm going to go ahead and play the brief clip of Aiden saying mid-January, and I'll come right back.
Their 5th season, Tyler Perry's If Loving You Is Wrong, premiering mid-January. Mid-January. Yeah, mid-January on the OWN network.
On the street.
The OWN network, Oprah Winfrey.
All right, so with that being said, mid-January, I'm looking at the calendar here, and I guess you could say mid-January for If Loving You Is Wrong would be on a Wednesday, which would be January the 16th, which is slap dab in the middle of January looking at the calendar. But if it returns on the 16th, does that mean the haves and the have-nots will return in the same week? Will it mean the Pains will return in the same week? Because the Pains will be returning for their next season, which would start at episode 39. And if Tyler Perry does a repeat of what he did in 2018, where it's have and have-nots, If Loving You Is Wrong, and the Pains all in the same week, theoretically, that would mean the haves and the have-nots will return on the 15th. If Loving You Is Wrong returns on the 16th, and the Pains will return on the 18th. It really is hard to gauge If Loving You Is Wrong since they had such a long hiatus, so I really couldn't say exactly what the date would be. I feel like the date would either be the 16th or the 9th, but I think that I will probably be leaning more towards the 9th because the haves and the have-nots has never aired that late in a month. I mean, in January, because looking at the dates again, I want to break it down like I did in my other video. January the 7th, 6th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, or excuse me, the 9th when it comes to 2018. So yeah, I mean, I would probably say that the 9th sounds like a more accurate number. So maybe the haves and the have-nots returns on the 8th, If Loving You Is Wrong on the 9th, and the Pains on the 11th. Just, you know, speculating here. And matter of fact, let me go on Wikipedia because we know how reliable that is. And I'll go ahead and look for the list of episodes. Basically the air dates for their new seasons. Because really, this is some great stuff. You know, like I said, I'm glad we know that the show is returning. So can we all agree on that point that we can be glad that we know for sure the show is returning. And I'm looking at the dates here. Sorry for the wait, just trying to pull it up. So we have everything we have. Episodes. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. Typically, If Loving You Is Wrong airs in September, like, you know, season 1, episode 1 aired in January September 9th, September 22nd, September 13th, September 19th. Those are typically the beginnings of the seasons, but Tyler Perry did it differently. Like, he took the second part of season 4 and aired that in January of 2018. So I guess you could say that, yeah, actually, let me pull up the calendar here for that season. Yeah, this is some great stuff. So once again, I just appreciate you guys for sending me these things. So I'm going to the calendar here. Crap. Sorry, people are messaging me with new intel as I'm recording. January the 10th. Yeah, January the 10th, 2018. So I'm not going to lie. It does seem likely that the 9th might be a air date. You know, like the 8th for the haves and have-nots, the 9th for If Loving You Is Wrong, and then the 11th for The Pain. So, guys, I'm just going to estimate here. We're going to get If Loving You Is Wrong back on either January the 9th, no later than January the 16th. You know the drill. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. And again, thank you to the Jacob Young Show for that interview. And I'll talk to you all soon. And guys, once again, be sure to click the notification bell. I know it can be somewhat annoying because there are times where I upload like 8 videos at once. But that's just because I got to get these videos out so fast because the news is pouring in. At this moment, I have 6 videos that I've recorded since last night that need to go up soon because of the news that has been leaking from the Haves and Have-Not promos to interviews with the cast members. But you know what? Hey, I'm glad because as a YouTuber, this kind of stuff helps me during the hiatus of the shows. It keeps everything fresh and, you know, things like that. I'm really hoping that there's a magazine article with one of the stars soon so we can discuss that. But again, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. And to everybody out there, as soon as you find some news, forward it to me. My social media is in the description below. Instagram is probably the best way to reach me, so keep that in mind. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button as well as leaving your thoughts in the comment section below so we can keep the conversation going. On the left hand side of the screen, you should see a picture of Jeffrey Harrington. You can click on him in order to subscribe, but also hit the bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out on any new content. Also, you should see some videos appearing on the screen as well that I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy if you enjoyed the one you just saw. But also, be sure to follow me on social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links to all my social media will be in the description below. And in order to help this channel hit 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to need your help. So make sure to share this video as well as the channel around with all of your friends on your own social media. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all in the next video.